A beauty TikToker along with her mom are each serving life sentences in prison. We were of course talking about maybvlogs and her mom. Maybvlogs did fashion and makeup videos on TikTok, and sometimes her mom would make an appearance. What a lot of people didn't know at the time was that maybvlogs' 43-year-old mom was cheating on her husband with an 18-year-old guy named Saqib. The affair lasted for almost 3 years, and in the process, the Saqib guy fell completely in love with her and spent a lot of money on her.
An 18-year-old fell in love with a 43-year-old?
Yep.
That's crazy, bro. How was he falling in love with it, though? My boy loves some MILFs, god damn. That's nasty, though, because when you hear an older guy going for a younger girl, you think it's weird, right? But this, I feel like it's even weirder, because, like, my man knows how old she is, and he wants to be with her. No hate to all my grannies out there. You're beautiful, but that's nasty.
Here's the crazy and messed up part. Maybvlogs knew that her mom was having an affair. She knew that her mom was cheating on her dad, yet she did not tell her dad.
That's so fucked up, bro.
How messed up is that? That is messed up as hell.
Your daughter knows
and keeps the affair from you.
I've never heard of that type of relationship between daughter and mother, because to just completely forget about the dad and say, fuck you, you know, we're not even gonna tell you about this secret. That's so messed up.
What kind of woman are you teaching your daughter to be?
Oh, yeah.
If you're like straight up telling her and showing her, I'm cheating on your dad.
Yeah, that's some thoughty behavior. That's like the future of the world.
Yeah, how is she not ashamed that her own daughter knows that she's a cheater? The story continues though. After some time, maybvlogs' mom decided that she didn't want to be with Saqib anymore, so she decided to break up with him. And Saqib, he was heartbroken. Granted, he should have seen it coming because the woman that he chose to date is a complete snake and liar, but I don't blame him for what he did next. He ended up giving maybvlogs' mom an ultimatum. He basically told her, stay with me or I'll tell your husband that you're a cheater. You see, Saqib wasn't that dumb after all. He ended up recording him and maybvlogs' mom having sex, and he threatened to show those videos and pictures to her husband.
Whoa, hey, shout out to my, no, I'm not gonna say that. I think he should definitely threaten her with these pics. I mean, one, she's cheating on her husband. This is what she deserves. And two, you're leaving an 18-year-old.
Yeah, in the end, he was basically blackmailing her, but I'm on your side. I think it was justified blackmail.
I mean, yeah, I could see how it comes across as blackmail, but I mean, it's not like she's innocent, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like she's just randomly happening this to her. Like, she knew what she was doing, and this is what she deserves. You fuck around, you're gonna find out.
Now, maybvlogs' mom was like freaking out, right? Because she was about to be exposed. But instead of her trying to like figure out the situation like an adult, she turned to her daughter for help. Let me reiterate that. She turned to a TikToker for help. And guess what? They came up with a typical TikToker solution to this situation. Long story short, the plan that maybvlogs and her mom came up with was to lure Saqib to an empty parking lot so that they could steal his phone and delete all the evidence of her mom cheating. Saqib ended up having his friend driving to that empty parking lot, but when they pulled up, they realized that not only was maybvlogs and her mom there, but also 6 other dudes. You see, the plan all along wasn't just to steal Saqib's phone and delete the evidence. The plan was to beat him up. In fact, in a text message that maybvlogs sent to her mom, she said, I'll soon get him jumped by guys and he won't know what day it is. So this is where the story gets sad. Saqib and his friends see the gang of people there and they instantly know like what's up. So they decide to book it out of there. And the gang of people decide to chase them down with their cars. All the while, Saqib is on the phone with the cops. Saqib told the cops, I'm being followed by 2 vehicles. They're trying to ram me off the road. They're hitting into the back of my car very fast. Please, sir, I just need help and I am in danger. They are trying to kill me. I'm begging you, I'm going to die. He then screams before a loud crash is heard. While Saqib was on the phone with the cops, maybvlogs and her gang, they managed to successfully run him off the road. The car ended up crashing, it caught on fire, and Saqib and his friend died. By 9:30 a.m. that same morning, maybvlogs and her mom were arrested. Where was that?
So we stayed here, and then we went straight to Nottingham.
Maybvlogs and her mom, being the delusional snakes that they are, denied any wrongdoing.
I didn't see, all I've seen is they've hit, and I didn't see the court after that. I didn't hear a bang, I didn't see anything.
So a trial was held, and both were found guilty of double murder. Maybvlogs and her mom were then sentenced to life sentences. Maybe Vlogs has to serve a minimum of 31 years and 8 months, while her mom has to serve a minimum of 26 years and 9 months.
Tragic. Absolutely
Tragic,
tragic.
huh? Crazy.
My boy was only 18 years old.
He was young. He had so much life ahead of him.
That's what you get for fucking around with the cougar, bro. Learn the lesson. But seriously, though, this is pretty sad. My thing is, why did they do this, though? I feel like there was so many better options than to fucking kill the guy. That's so messed up. She was popping on TikTok, and then for all that just to go to jail because you committed murder in a situation that honestly did not involve her. It was her mom's. She should have let her mom take responsibility for her actions and, you know, face the consequences. The worst thing that could have happened from this was they could have got a divorce. But that's way better than someone being dead.
The sad part is the husband ended up finding out about the affair anyways.
Yeah, like
the whole
this.
public did.
Yeah,
now.
that's,
So
oh my
all
God.
this was just pointless. All this was literally for nothing. It just cost 2 lives.
Which makes me again wonder, why did she go through all this trouble to keep this a secret?
So the judge actually blamed it on TikTok and Instagram. Apparently, Maybe Vlogs dropped out of college to pursue social media. And the judge ended up saying that her fame made her self-obsessed and entitled. Apparently, he said all this because while she was waiting for her verdict to come out, she was playing Uno and Monopoly.
Oh man, that's some psychopath behavior, bro. Like, you seen those interviews where the guys sit there doing like no emotion? This is what they were doing, man. It feels like they had no remorse for doing this.
Yeah, it just goes to show that I bet you they thought they were gonna get off. I bet you she like 100% thought like, oh, they're gonna find me not guilty. Maybe she thought I'm pretty. They're gonna like, I'm gonna be fine, this, that. Delusional.
Delusional, and you're not even that fine. You don't get privilege.
Maybe on TikTok she could have gone far.
Maybe
For a
on
platform
TikTok.
that's based off looks and whatnot, she could have done something with that.
Those filters don't apply in the real life, though. So you gotta face the consequences when you come out here.
That's exactly what I was gonna I was gonna literally say that. She's gonna be eligible for release at 55, dude. Wow. She is going to be 55 years old before she can come out.
Imagine the mom. How old is she gonna be?
She's gonna be 73 when she's able to
Jesus,
release.
bro, that's no place for an old lady. Prison is not a place for an old lady.
It's crazy because Maybe Vlogs ended up getting more time than her mom. Like, they both got life sentences, but Maybe Vlogs has to serve a minimum of 31, but her mom has to serve a minimum of 26.
Well, because it was her plan. She clearly stated that she wanted these dudes to mess him up. And then you ran him over. What do you expect gonna happen? The judge is gonna be like, oh, nah, you know what? We'll let it slide. Nah.
I think Maybe Vlogs was more concerned about her TikTok because she had her mom in like her videos. As soon as the world found out that her mom was a cheater and Maybe Vlogs knew that her mom was having an affair but didn't tell her dad, I think that she was afraid of being canceled or her reputation being ruined.
And that's the problem, bro. We're more afraid of what people online are gonna say about us or even think about us than what our family thinks about us. The dad, out of the picture. You know what? Who matters? My audience. What are they gonna think about this? Oh, my dad who raised me? Nah, who cares about him?
I don't even think she cares about her audience. I think she cares about her. She cares about like, oh, how's that gonna make me look?
Her
That's gonna
money.
ruin my reputation. That's gonna ruin my followers. This, that, blah, blah. Like, I gotta agree with the judge. I think her TikTok did make her self-obsessed and entitled because she was so concerned about her reputation and how damaging this was gonna be. That's when she ended up being like, oh crap, we're just gonna beat the shit out of him, and whatever happens. Which, again, sad, dude. Very, very sad.
Yeah, we gotta stop being iPad kids.
I think it's also TikTok, bro. I think like the barrier to entry on TikTok is so low that anybody can get views. You post a stupid video and some way, somehow the next day it gets 100, 200 views.
It's mindless entertainment. Like, you don't understand. Anybody can post anything, a thirst trap, everything blows up. And then those people think, oh, I'm a celebrity now. I'm like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm famous. If people can get famous off of dances, what kind of society are we becoming, man?
The crazy part is that like her social media pages are still up. Like, you can still find her TikTok, you can still find her Instagram, you can still find her YouTube. Her YouTube does not have as many subscribers as her TikTok, of course, because she ain't all that talented or bright for that matter.
Shout out to YouTube.
Saqib, his uncle's actually filing a petition so that they could like remove her pages.
Well, I mean, she ain't gonna be posted anytime soon.
Nobody knows still if she's actually gonna serve out that entire sentence. Reason why is because she can still appeal. So if she appeals successfully, she's gonna be out or her sentence could be reduced. Hopefully not. Hopefully they keep her locked away in prison, yo. Hopefully they keep her locked away. Because if your solution to covering up your mom's affair is to beat someone up and then potentially kill them, Dude, you deserve to be in prison.
Yeah, let her play Uno. Let her play Uno Monopoly in there for like 20 years. Let her have fun. These TikTokers must be stopped.
These TikTokers must be stopped.